Okay, children, a very good morning. We were on the chapter Reach for the Top. Now we are in part 2 of the chapter. Okay? Now, what does it says? It is about Maria Sharapova. Alright? The chapter we had read in this part only, before part, was about Santosh Yadav, who celebrated how she celebrated her achievements despite the hardships that had come through her way. How she was such a goal oriented girl that being from such a low class or a traditional customer family, she could able to make her mark in such a big thing in mountaineering. How she was so confined towards her goal. This was a very inspirational story. All right, now let's read about the another part, that is about a girl named Maria Sharapova. A Russian girl, Maria Sharapova, reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18. Barely means hardly 18. We have heard about this name, children. We all have heard. It is a very common name in the world of tennis, in tennis sport. Alright. Reached the summit means reached to the top, reached over there. As you read about her, see if you can draw a comparison between her and Santosh Yadav. Like both of their lives are very connected. Why? Because they both were very goal oriented and they both went through the hardships that came their way. Alright? There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova. Something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire. Disarming means very quick, very fast. One can see this against the odd, means against any problems. Glamorous attire means very attractive, in contrast, not agreeing. The way her life was and the way she lived her life was very different. Okay? Whatever odds, whatever problems, whatever difficulties were coming her way, she could just swipe it up with her ready smile and with her confident nature. And that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22nd August 2005, to the world number 1 position in women's tennis. Okay, she lifted the trophy. She became the number 1 in tennis sport on 2nd August 2005. All this happened in no time. No time as in very quickly. Poised beyond her years, the Siberian born teenager, poised means around her age, sent off her age. Siberian born, why? Because might be she is born in Siberia. She was born in Siberia. That's why it is written Siberian born teenager. Took just 4 years as professional to reach the pinnacle. Pinnacle means the top, highest. Okay, so how much time it took? She took a professional training of 4 years. In just 4 years she could reach the top. Children, it is a very difficult sport and lots of competition is there in this sport. So becoming number 1 is a huge and a very immense thing. Alright? Let's read further. However, the rapid ascent in a fiercely competitive world, that what I told you, there was lots and lots of competition which was prevailing. It happens in every sport. Even today, everybody, whichever profession he is going, there is lots and lots of competition, and so be on number 1 is a very huge and tough task. Began 9 years before with the level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Okay, children, now this feeling of sacrifice, this feeling of becoming something, this feeling of making one's name comes from the very beginning of the childhood only. When the child wants to become something, he thinks that he is so capable that he can go through any hardships which is coming across his or her way. Prepared to endure means to tolerate. Little Maria had not celebrated her 10th birthday when she had packed off to the train in United States. She was not even 10 years old. She was going to be 10 years old when she had decided that she'll go to US. That trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. Here with Now this is the place from where she had started, from where she had started becoming successful. And stardom means living a life of a celebrity where people are looking up to. They want to be interested in your lives, what you are doing, how you are dealing with your life. But it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from her mother, Yelena. Okay, her father came with her, but she was separated from her mother. Since how many years? Since 2 years she stayed without her mother. Okay, this sacrifice she had to give. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia because of the visa restrictions. Okay, she was from Siberia, but they had gone to Florida, United States. There she went with her father, but her mother could not come along. Why? Due to some visa difficulties. The 9-year-old girl had already learnt an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. Children, we often say that कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. Same way she had also kept and in her mind, yes, that to reach that pinnacle of success in tennis, I have to leave something, or I have to go through the problems, I have to face the sacrifices. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. She remembers, I missed my mother terribly. Terribly means badly. My father was working as much as he could to keep my tennis training going, so he couldn't see me either. Now she's telling that my father was already so much involved in his work. He wanted to earn money so that he can pay my tennis training fees, that he also didn't look after me. I alone had to look after me because mother was not there. She was in Siberia. Father was there with her. But children, we all know the difference of love between a father and a mother. Mother loves you emotionally, unboundedly, and father also loves you, but that love is something else. He loves you by giving all that you need, all your comforts. Alright? So father also could not take care of her properly because he was very much engrossed in his work, in his job to earn money. Because I was so young, I used to go bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11. Pupils means people. And wake me up and order me to tidy up and clean the room. It is often said, children, that the elder people usually bully the young ones. Okay, she was so small that people used to bully her. Whoever were there in the training, she was so young that people used to say, ye kar do beta, wo kar do. They were so much dominating her. Inside of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. She's saying that did not depress me. I was not at all tensed by this situation, but that made me more determined. Determined means, yes, more ready to face the difficulties coming on my way. I was mentally tough. Children, as I have told you in the previous video, that to achieve something, children, you should be mentally very strong and you should be physically very, very strong. Alright? Then only you can achieve the success. Then only you could go through the path of success, which is very tough. I learned how to take care of myself. Children, 10 years old child in class 3, 4, what can you expect of a child? But over here, she was so determined that she took care of herself only. I never thought of quitting. Quitting means to leave, because I knew what I wanted. She was very firm. She knew, yes, I wanted to become this. I wanted to achieve this. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. Children, yes, when the person is sacrificing a lot, then a person, whatever is coming in his way, a person says no, whatever. That hunger is there in my eyes. that I want to achieve something, I want to become something, that person 100% becomes something. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dreams. Pursue means to go through my dreams, to make my dreams fulfilled. Alright, all this humiliation means to insult somebody, insult, that was slowly and slowly making me more strong from inside, that all these things were making her more strong mentally. Alright, that toughness run through Maria even today. She's very tough from inside, she's very hard, she can go through any problems and resolve it. It was the key to her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. Okay, she bagged the trophy, then again next year she came on number spot for consecutive 2-3 years. She was at the number one position. While her journey from frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the heart of tennis fans, children, people were really amazed, they were surprised. She was a motivation, she became an inspiration for all the tennis lovers, for all the small kids or all the teenagers who wanted to be a tennis player. She was a motivation to them, that if she can do it, why can't we? If she has faced so many problems being in such a young age, she has achieved this with her continuous determination and mental balance, we can also do it. For the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. Yes, and when we have sentiments, then we are gone through the emotions. We become very emotional. Then we are not able to take the right decisions. We feel sad, we feel insulted, and we don't want to do the thing. But this should not come to our way. The sentiments, we should keep that aside. We should not think from our heart, but we should think from our minds in such a situation if we really want to achieve something. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition is amply clear that she considered the sacrifice were worth it. Whenever being asked, she said always that she was so ambitious. Ambitious means she wanted to do that thing. She wanted to achieve. She wanted to have it. She wanted to be at the pinnacle. And she also said that yes, she has sacrificed, but that was worth it. All the pains, that was worth it. Why? Because she came number one. I am very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is my mantra of success. Her mantra for success was very simple. The idea of success, that be competitive, be alert, be vigilant in your work, do hard work, do the sacrifices, and good luck, fortune and success will definitely come your way. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. Okay, she has an American accent. Okay, but she also resembles the Russian nationality that is there inside her. I am a Russian. It is true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia. Okay? She was saying that yes, I am a Russian, so definitely I'll play from my country. I'll play for Russia because I have that blood inside me. Definitely. Like any number of teenage sensation, Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. Like any girl, children, any other girl, she also liked dancing. She liked to dress up herself, to do all the fashions, to do singing. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Her fondness means likeness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes, chocolate spread, and fizzy orange drinks. Okay, just like a normal girl, children, just like any girl, she liked dancing, she liked music, she liked singing, she wanted to wear those lovely beautiful long evening gowns, she loved chocolates, she liked pancakes, liked orange drinks. Fizzy means full of gas. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Okay, she was unique. She was unique in her own way, and she could not be categorized in any similar thing. Like she's like that. No, she's everything her in herself. Her talent and unwavering desire to succeed and readiness to sacrifice has lifted her to the top. Okay, she had the desire, she had that will, had that capability to be the top, to reach the top, that anything was coming her way, she just wiped it out with her valor to do that thing. Few would grudge her. Grudge means be jealous from her. The riches she is now reaping. Reaping means, obviously children, what you reap you sow. Whatever she has gone through, she has come, that is coming in her way. She is becoming rich, she's become successful, she's become so popular, she's living a life of a celebrity. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains. Monetary means related to money from tennis. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport. Of course, children, this is a business only. The players are given money, then the player leaders, the people who are owning that particular thing, gain money. Ultimately, it is money. Ultimately, the capital. Ultimately, the profits. But the most important thing is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. Okay, she always wanted to become number one. She always wanted to stand out against everyone. So that kept her motivated. Alright children, so this was a very motivating and inspirational story about Maria Sharapova, a very well known name. We all have come through this name in tennis sport. Okay, though this is the whole story, how from beginning only, since not even 10 years of age, how she came, how she lived, how she sacrificed herself for each and everything, and then ultimately she became a star. Alright, go through it, and any problems, do let me know. Yeah, this is all the work. Okay.